This is Two Birds and One is Stoned. This is Vincent Schultz. Oh, fuck, I gotta start.
Is that the title? That's not the fucking title.
What's that?
So that's not the fucking title.
No, what is it?
It's Two Birds, One Stoned. Not One is Stoned. But hey, I guess...
Oh my god, alright.
You already ruined the game for this.
I know. I fucked it up. That was terrible. Alright, welcome back. This is Two Birds, One Stone. I'm Vincent Schultz, and...
I'm Zachary Brooks.
We're greeted by two other fellow comedians here tonight. Who do we have over in this corner?
I'm Harry.
Harry.
No last names.
No last names.
He doesn't have... He's like Seal. He doesn't have a last name. That's cool.
Cher or something, yeah.
Yeah. Cher, right.
Yeah.
Prince?
That's my favorite, yeah.
He's going to have a symbol pretty soon.
I was going to say, it's just a symbol.
And then what do we got over here?
Number 2, Kelly Keel.
Kelly Keel. Good to have you.
Yeah.
You guys been missing comedy, hey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking hey. Well, we're going to do it tonight. We're bringing it back, y'all.
We're going to do it.
We're doing comedy at the Ordock Brewery. It's going to be sweet. You guys been working on your stuff? Been watching some good stand-ups? You got anything new you've seen maybe we haven't?
I watched the entire series of Another Period by Natasha Leggero.
Okay.
Is that a comedy or what?
It's a comedy. They're comedians. They're female comedians.
Okay.
And they made their own show. It's like it's not a sitcom, but they pretend that they're like the Kardashians, but it's like in olden times.
Oh, right.
Interesting.
I think I've seen clips of that.
Yeah.
Isn't Ricky... What isn't the co-star Ricky something? I can't remember her last name. She's in
Oh yeah,
Garfunkel
the
and
other
Oates?
girl, Ricky Lindholm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so they're two female comedians, and they made their show, and it's really funny, and they make fun of popular culture, but in the olden times, Another Period.
Oh, that sounds fun. Is that like on a streaming device or a platform or what?
Comedy Central or whatever.
Oh, so it's like a new... I don't have
It's
cable.
old.
It's an old one?
Yeah.
Well, man, I seen that there's like a new Crank Anchors or something like that. I seen an ad for that. I thought
Not
that was
funny.
so cool that they brought it back. It's not funny?
Saw it in the hotel room 2 nights ago. Not
It was
funny.
terrible.
Shit.
Not funny.
Yeah.
I miss the old one. The
My
old
kids
Crank
were like,
Anchors
what the
so
fuck
good.
is this shit? I'm like, you don't understand. Back in the day, this used to be the shit.
It used to be funny.
Yeah.
We tried to tell them about the Jerky Boys. They're like, you guys are weird.
It's crazy to think because like now phones just kind of
Oh my
like
God.
shove off numbers to the side like potential spam. You don't have to pick it up, right? So like most of the time these crank calls probably can't even happen. They have to get a legit number that doesn't show up as potential spam.
Yeah.
Or who are they calling? People with fucking home lines still or landlines?
Nobody has landlines
I
anymore.
got a
I know,
landline
except
because I wanted to
businesses.
be a phone sex operator,
Nice.
but I never did.
Is
Why do
it,
you
so
have to-
landlines are required, huh?
They are required.
Why is that? Just in case the power goes out, you still can
Hey,
get
man.
to your customer.
Just
Did you guys
Google the
know that?
rules.
Did you know that like landlines and stuff like that can work without power and shit?
Kind of. I never tested that though.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I had one.
yeah, it's sweet. Like we had our power go out back in the house that I grew up in, and like I thought you could fucking make phone calls, but here we were making phone calls when the power went out. I thought that was the weirdest shit.
George, the power's out.
I don't even know.
Is your power out over there on the other side of town? Yeah, Marty, my fucking phone is out too. No, my phone's not out. My power's out. What am I going to do? I can't open the fridge.
What the fuck are you quoting?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling about
No.
nothing. This is
No.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways,
shit.
I taught the kids about Star 69 because of the new Crank Yankers.
Oh, nice. You went on a
Exciting.
trip recently, didn't
I was
you?
in Miami yesterday,
That's crazy. That's a big change.
and that's why my forehead is all scaled up and I look like a fucking crackhead and I'm all sunburnt.
Well, I wouldn't to notice until you said something. But
Well,
holy
I-
shit, what was the weather down there? Like fucking
Burning,
warm as hell,
fucking
hey?
hot, 91 degrees.
And you come up here and it's fucking snowing. It was
like
this
it.
morning.
Better.
Can you imagine what hell feels like?
Uh,
It's like that, but more humid.
more humid.
Yeah, it's
The
Florida.
air has just a tinge of pussy everywhere you go.
What does that even mean?
Ocean water and pussy stink. You don't wear
fucking-
clothes,
yeah.
you just wear bathing suits, and then you don't shower, you just jump in the water, and then you just do that for days, and then everything just lingers with a pussy smell.
So, side note, don't ever go to Florida.
Unless you don't like pussy, weirdo.
Yeah. I'll go
That's
elsewhere.
I'm pretty sure that's where they shoot the majority of porn nowadays too, because
really?
California like cracked down, I guess, on some
Oh.
laws and shit, and so then they're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this, we're just gonna move to like Miami
Yeah.
or whatever."
I'm
And
from
so-
Los Angeles. San Fernando Valley is where they make porn, but they want them to wear condoms and test them for diseases.
Well,
and
that's
they were
bullshit.
Like, fuck that,
Testing for diseases? Fuck no. We're out of here.
assholes.
We can't look out for one another. That's terrible.
Where's the danger in that?
This is America, remember?
Whoa.
If you want
Sure
a raw
is.
dog,
America.
You should be allowed to raw dog. I mean,
yep.
but hey, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Harry, what about you? You see any good comedy lately, or?
No, but recently me and my friends like watched Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 synced up with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
Did you say two?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
one
seen
of those
the
kind of
second
movies.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they made a second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the
didn't know
first.
that
We just
either.
wanted to do that, and weirdly, it syncs up more than you'd think.
Who told you about that one?
Like my friend, like he was talking about this other podcast, which let's not name them. Let's not give other podcasts credit while we're here.
Whatever. Go ahead and do it if you want.
Oh, you can talk about
Yeah,
it on the
yeah.
podcast.
But like what the fuck? It was like Blart Side of the Moon or some shit, like
Blart
something
Side of the
like.
Moon.
you know what? I think
Yeah.
I've heard about like that as like a meme, but I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever realized it's like a.
Honestly, it was
Real
amazing.
thing.
We started laughing almost immediately. Like, I think the solo to Time came in right when like Paul Blart was doing some dumb shit, and it was like weirdly really beautiful.
Oh
And
my
it's, like,
god.
it was an experience. Yeah.
There's a couple movies I hear that you can like play Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon to, and it syncs up really well.
Yeah. This
I
is definitely one of them.
that's such a weird mixture though.
Isn't Wizard of Oz one of them?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's the original.
Yeah.
I think that was the original.
I've always wanted to do something like that. Do you like tailgate for it and get fucked up or what?
No, we just ordered we went to Buffalo Wild Wings beforehand.
There
so,
you go.
That was enough, and they roasted me because I got coffee there. I don't care.
Wait, they roasted you?
Yeah,
Dark
and,
roast, medium roast.
yeah, no, I was like, can I have some coffee? And the lady was like, oh, it'll be like 15 minutes because we don't have any. It's like 8 p.m.
Yeah,
and I
it's
was like, I
fucking
can wait. Like,
B-dubs at night. Of course they don't have coffee ready.
I don't care. It was good
Ah, fuck
coffee
it.
too. So
They made a whole pot just for you, and then
Yeah.
afterwards they were like, what the fuck are we going to do with all this coffee?
yeah, pretty much. Well, I had 2 cups, and then the wings came and they were too hot, and I had coffee.
I
So
was about to say
That's
that's
hot
not a
and
good
hot.
combination.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
it was fine.
Personally, I love coffee and I love wings, but
Not together.
mixing them together, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I was fucking crying from the spices, and my friends were recording me, and they're like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Yes." And
Was it for the TikTok?
No, but
You should have put it on the TikTok,
Yeah.
and then you would be like, I don't know,
Are you-
millions of
Are
followers.
you on TikTok?
no, actually,
Are
I just
you?
got on
I am on
Snapchat.
TikTok.
You're
and
on
told me-
you're on the
yeah.
TikTok. Do you
Yeah.
wanna plug it?
No. Okay, so
No.
I got TikTok right when the pandemic started because my daughter was doing TikTok, and I said, "You're doing this all wrong." 'Cause she was trying to do the stupid dances and all the popular stuff. I was like, "I'll show you how to get TikTok famous." So I got TikTok famous in about a week, and then I quit.
What were you doing?
I got a video of my 2 fixed male cats humping each other missionary style, and then in Asia it blew up and it
Oh,
got
man.
2 million views in 30 seconds,
Jesus Christ.
and then it just died down.
It's kind of fucking sweet though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's weird. I don't know. TikTok just never really appealed to me. I know it was originally a karaoke app or something, and then they rebranded it as
Something,
TikTok, and then now it's just a huge thing.
Yeah,
and-
all I remember is in the early days, seeing a video of someone lip syncing, holding her husband's ashes, and that was pretty fun.
What? Okay, hey, teach their
Yeah.
own.
There was a lady on TV that ate her husband's ashes. Did you see that?
No,
So you can become like a diamond. You could become, I don't know what other sort of things they can make your ashes, but you can also become somebody's poop. So
Yep.
that's cool. Hey,
Yeah.
interesting.
Hey.
That's where the conversation went.
I wouldn't be surprised if we've unknowingly committed at least a little bit of cannibalism.
Shit. I got something to say about cannibalism.
Okay.
I stepped out for a second, so I'm late to the party. But no, I've got that joke that I wrote. I haven't really worked on it since I talked about it in the backyard shows. But thinking about how, all right. So your favorite meal, if you really visualize your favorite meal and kind of taste in your mouth, and what if that's what human tastes like to cannibals? It's just this insatiable lust for this food. They just love that taste. And what if that's just the case? If one of my favorite meals is schnitzels. If somebody's made out of schnitzel or tastes like schnitzel, I'm not saying no, you know. But I don't know. It's just kind of interesting to think that what if those cannibals are just like, man, this really tastes like a fucking cherry sundae ice cream banana split sort of thing, and it's just like the best thing in the world to them. But like everybody else is like, oh, you're eating a human being. That's fucked up.
We probably do eat a little human at some point.
Yeah.
We do. We all do.
That's what I
Maybe
was
like
thinking.
someone loses a finger.
Yeah.
and
Well, yeah,
you
like
eat-
Little
in
chunk
the
of skin.
In the FDA, like they allow like certain percentage of insect parts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So who's to say they're
And
not
rat
allowing a certain
droppings.
amount?
Yeah,
of,
we've talked. Yeah, we've.
Yeah, we
Isn't
have
that
talked- we
statistic?
touched on
That
Yeah,
crazy,
that's right.
crazy statistic bullshit that we were reading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so what if there's a little bit of human being in a lot of our processed meats?
I mean, I don't think it's like out of,
Out of the
the
realm
realm
of
of
possible.
I
possible.
know, like,
Yeah.
fucking, I'm gonna history nerd this shit, but like, fucking Upton Sinclair, The Jungle
Oh yeah.
book, like he describes people falling into like the meat vats, just going with it.
Oh yeah.
Meat
Especially back
vats.
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good name for a band.
Did you say
Yeah,
meat
that's-
vats?
The
That's a
meat
good
vats.
sludge metal band. Yeah.
See, I was thinking more like that, like '80s, like fucking traditional, like punk hardcore.
Mm.
I see that too.
Yeah, but meat vats would definitely sound. I could see that as a sludge band or like a stoner metal band. Or
Yeah. Like a bunch of
good
like,
old
dads
doom.
that, like,
bunch of dads.
it's like a midlife crisis band, I think, and like they have like
They all got beer
Carhartt
guts.
beanies and like backwards hats and like
The meat vats.
yeah.
They gotta be chonky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a Wisconsin band would make a lot of sense too. If they were a Wisconsin band.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that goes hand
Right
in
out of the
hand,
heart
yeah.
of one of their slaughterhouses, or
Well,
what?
you know, meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese.
That's what, and beer. Sorry, that's Wisconsin in a nutshell. It seems like
Yeah,
beer, meat, and cheese. Don't get me wrong. It sounds fucking great.
I love cheese. I love that squeaky cheese. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, when you
Where
bite it and it
Cheese
squeaks against your
curds.
tooth.
Yeah, squeaky cheese. I was eating cheese curds with my mom at a restaurant, and she was complaining about the squeakiness. I was like, "That's how you know they're good. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?" You know, like she doesn't get it, but
I like that when they cool
Moms.
down.
right?
Speaking of, it's Mother's Day weekend.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
It is
I accidentally wrote half my set about how much of a bitch my mom is.
accidentally.
I didn't do it on purpose. I really
It
didn't.
just snowballed and turned
Yes,
into
and
that.
then I was like, oh shit, it's Mother's Day weekend. I'll throw that in there.
Oh well,
Happy
hey.
Mother's Day, bitch.
So you got a lot of Mother's Day jokes, or no?
I just
Sorry,
got
not
a
Mother's
couple
Day
jokes
jokes,
about
but
my mom.
cool.
Yeah.
Are they new ones or what?
Well, you haven't heard them.
I haven't heard them.
No.
No. Have you been writing quite a bit over the shutdown and whatnot?
Yeah, it comes and goes.
Have you got to try anything out?
No,
No.
not since last time I saw you.
Just
I
been
didn't like
jotting
video stand up. That's lame.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that was cool either.
Nope, not
I
good.
hated hearing people talk about it like it was still fun. I was like, stop
It's
lying
not.
to yourselves.
I did it and I hated it.
Yo, you did try it
Yeah,
even?
yeah. I did it with the American Comedy Institute
Yeah.
through Zoom. It's lame. You can't hear anybody laughing. You can't see anybody's
Oh.
reactions. It's just live on YouTube, and then whoever tunes in can tune in, but you can't
Just-
interact with them at all. So that's no fun.
Weird as hell.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't like it.
no personal like
No.
connection or even like just like being in the same physical space. That's so fucking
You tell
weird.
your joke, and then you go,
Yeah.
and then you wait for the last, and then
Please-
you're like,
please clap.
okay, and then you move on to your next joke.
There's definitely an environment for comedy, that's for sure. I don't know if you guys know, but this place has a new stage too since you've been on it.
They built a
So-
new stage.
Yeah, they've got a new stage. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited about it. It's like a real stage too. It's not just a bunch of pallets and stuff like that with a carpet on it. It's
Man. The whole thing just went up a whole other notch.
a
We
whole
better
nother
fucking bring
notch.
it.
What's
Oh
that?
We
man.
better
We-
bring
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna bomb, dude.
Yeah.
It's been so long. Like we did that fucking art gallery thing, which was cool. Like
That
it
was
was
fun,
fun to
yeah.
get up there and do it. I don't know, man. I feel like people have been not being able to go to these things for so long. They don't even know how to react anymore.
For sure.
It was like everybody. It seemed like that. Like of the four of us who were doing comedy that night, it seemed like we all did really good, and then the crowd was just kind of like,
You know what I was thinking with that was like over this whole shutdown, a lot of people have been on the internet and like Facebook and their social network and whatnot, and things have gotten very inflammatory online, and people have gotten like scars from it, essentially, right? Let's say, and or just have gotten triggered by it too. So when they come out to a comedy club, they're going to be hearing some edgy stuff, and when they hear it, they're kind of like on the fence about laughing about it,
like my blind person joke.
Nobody can relax.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody
Yeah.
can relax. It's just like, I'm pretty sure I should be complaining about this, but I'll just
Scared you're gonna
stick
get
it
in
out.
trouble for
Yeah.
laughing. You can't say anything. Everything offends everybody.
Dude, okay, so like I had that joke about being on the plane and like yawning, going Allah, and people were like, "Ooh," I was like, "It's not offensive at all." I looked into this like quite a bit before I even wrote the joke or like did it the first time. Saying Allah is actually like really cool to people of that religion, because you're recognizing their God as being existing essentially by stating or saying his name. So that, and are you kidding me? You're gonna like give me shit for mocking a fucking suicide bomber who would say that shit and like actually kill people? I don't know, like it's kind of a whatever.
Yeah. Comedy's gotten scarier. I think I joined it right at the time where you started to not be allowed to say anything. So now I'm super conscious when I write stuff that I don't offend somebody, but I inadvertently will offend everyone. So I have to like write it in a tricky way that like
Right. You're like
makes it okay.
You're like actively editing while writing it,
Yes.
because you're like, ooh, can't say that, gotta change
Yeah.
that around, sort of thing. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely gotten trickier, but
Yeah.
I feel like you can still at least be goofy, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not just purposely trying to push a topic or kind of push somebody's shock level, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
being
know.
gross or rude just because you think that'll be funny
Right.
is not the same as crafting a joke that has a point.
Right. Yeah.
Some people just don't get it, man.
Some people just have it, don't they? No, some people got to work on it. Everybody can work on it, though, is the thing. It's just a matter of some people don't want to break away from that stuff because it's easy, and I get that. But one of the things I loved hearing Jerry Seinfeld say in one of his interviews is like interviewing the Giants, and I forget the interviewee's name. Is that what you call him? The person conducting the interview?
The interviewer.
Whatever. Interviewer.
The interviewee would
is
be
the person getting
yeah.
interviewed, right?
Yeah.
All right. So like,
You had the right words.
they're interviewing Jerry Seinfeld, and they talk about swearing in the joke, and he's like, well, that's kind of like cheating because you get the laugh, but it's not like you kind of lost the quality. So he compares it to a NASCAR race where you're going around in circles and stuff like that, but like swearing cuts halfway through the course and gets you to the finish line quicker, but you didn't really, do the whole lap sort of thing, and put the effort into whatever he was going into. But like, I just thought that was a really good point and whatnot. So I've definitely tried to cut down swearing on my stuff, and there's only a couple times that I even say fucking. I try to not even say shit in my routines as much as possible. Just, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say fuck, shit, pussy, hand job, and everything else. So don't worry about it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, I'm taking the burden off you. I'll say everything, and you can keep it clean.
What about Harry? What kind of words are you going to be saying today? Are you going to be saying pickled
fucking
taint
shit
and stuff?
No, I wrote a bit about like cocksucker, and I'm like,
There you go.
this is the word, because like, it's not even really an insult at this point, because like, who cares if someone
Yeah.
sucks cock? But like, like, yeah. But no, last set I did, I thought like, oh, I think I've cleaned this up pretty well. And then afterwards, everyone was like, you said all that in front of your parents? And I was like, okay. Like,
Dude, you definitely got wild last time. You're
I
talking about
didn't think I was.
Yeah.
So I thought I was cleaning it up. Like I
I
took like
missed
a
it.
bit
oh
to
hell
clean
no!
it up.
I was like, man, this is the wildest Harry ever got.
Did he
Like,
lose his virginity? Is that what
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
but
did?
It was like part of it.
Come
That
on,
was
my
like part
dad
of his
listens
set.
to you.
I missed
It really
everything.
was.
Fuck.
Oh my god, it
I
was
said
hilarious.
once he lost his virginity, he was going to go nuts.
Oh my god.
I was right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Good on you.
Thanks.
Hope she was a real cocksucker.
For sure.
She's probably listening, and my dad is too. So
Hey, man. Normalize it.
Yeah. You're just saying, who cares?
yeah.
That's part of my joke. I got a joke about normalize it because everything's normalized now. Normalize it. Normalize talking about sucking cock with your dad. Normalize it.
That sounds like I'm not gonna say with my dad. 'Cause that sounds like something else. And yeah.
I'm sure that he's done it or had it done to him.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I got in trouble at school because I said I did a presentation on the prostate and I said pee hole.
That's a naughty word these days.
And all these girls in my class were like, I found it very unprofessional that you said the word pee hole. Like, it's a
That's
fucking
funny.
pee hole, man. Like, get over it. Like,
How old were these people?
they're in college. We're in college.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, so
Pee
we
hole.
should be able to talk about our pee holes. We should be able to talk about our virginity. We should be able to talk about anything we want.
Talking
No
about
shame.
like licking a booty.
Yeah, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Lick it. It's not the taste, it's the texture.
You know, I'm not gonna say it's something I do often, but like, hey, man,
You've done it
right,
once.
right,
You've
right
done
time,
it
right
enough.
place. Like,
each their
I wouldn't
own.
be against it. Like,
You only have to do it one time. Okay, that's your next step, Harry.
Okay.
and if you need to take a little bit of time before that, just pop a finger in there.
Don't smell it.
Start with like the pinky.
Oh
just,
my God.
just, you don't even have to like pop it all the way. Just like a little boop, like a little tap. Just work up to it. Work up to licking it.
Jesus Christ.
We taking him to
Sorry.
school right now or
Wait,
what?
pop the finger and then lick the finger?
No. Before,
Whoa, wait.
No, before like just licking the booty.
Why is that even an option?
So you get a sense of the environment you're about to enter.
No, you see, like prepping yourself.
Yes,
See, I want to do
yes.
that.
I mean, how long's your tongue? Damn, like
If you pop a
You're not
finger in
like-
there,
it's not like
fucking Gene
you're
Simmons.
putting
like-
an entire
right? Get that snake out my ass. Oh my god.
There's a snake in my poop. That
Yeah.
wasn't very good.
Yeah.
That's bad. That was a bad
whatever.
Toy Story pun. Shame
okay,
on
so
me.
he went wild. He lost his virginity.
Yes.
His set was crazy. I want to hear more.
Well, I did like a whole bit about like what a lot of people were telling me about because I did this bit about like a friend who was asking me about actually ass eating. Yeah, it was like a big bit, and I was just talking about how gross it was and just getting poop in your mouth.
Don't knock it. till you
But
try it.
obviously, I'm outnumbered here, so
Oh
Thought
my
this
God.
generation was the generation of eating ass. That's what I've heard.
no.
Maybe just not you.
But no, it was pretty fun. I had like a coworker come, and they were like, "I didn't know that was a side of you," and I was like, "Yeah," like, so that was kind of fun. Yeah.
Nice.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
You take some of that new stuff that you said that night, and you worked on it, and you're doing it tonight, or what?
I don't know. I wrote I was writing bits this week, and then I today, like literally an hour ago, I was looking through them. I was like, nope, delete, fuck it all. No,
No,
this
don't
all
do
sucks.
that. Keep it all.
And,
yeah, you gotta keep everything,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know, but there's like some new stuff I got and bringing back some old stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
my-
I mean, I remember going through old stuff with you like a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Like, well, I was going through some new ideas, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about these like old ideas, and some of them are like, some of them could be cool, like solid. Like I've gotten laughs from them. They weren't like the better stuff that I've made.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like put it on the fucking back burner, and now I got a few now. I'm gonna try out some new stuff tonight, but
Good. I'm so glad you went and found your notebook.
yeah, it was lost in the depths of my trunk,
Like
which
you're
is
just
broken.
you're just like sitting there, just kind of trying to think of everything that was in your notebook, and you're gonna write down as much as you possibly could before the show. And I was like, dude, you're not gonna get like half of what you have in your notebook written down.
No, and as soon as I found it, like I got the first two, and then the rest I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's more of like, I'm not trying to like completely change my set, but I want to change like the order of it and find the right way to flow it all together. I think last time I did pretty decent at that, just getting it to like flow right. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I come across the issue of like having like rough transitions, like maybe not even a transition, just like
Oh,
you just
same
like
here,
end
yeah.
and then you're like, how the fuck do I get into this one? Let's just
Okay.
get into it, and
You have to listen to, if you have Spotify, listen to People Pleaser by Daniel Tosh.
okay.
He just fucking goes so fast from one to the next to the next to the next, and they don't have anything to do with the other one, and they're all funny, and it makes total sense, but it's not, none of it's connected at all.
It's fucking weird.
You gotta listen to it. It's
People
inspiring.
pleaser, yeah.
Inspiring.
Is that a
What-
newer one or what?
It's old.
I was gonna say that was like it was filmed, right?
Yeah, but this is just the audio.
Yeah, because
I like to listen to it
Doesn't
while
he
I
make a
drive.
joke about how like quick the jokes change?
Yes.
I was gonna say,
Yes,
does
he
he
does.
literally make a joke? Because I know I've seen it.
He's like, oh, that didn't have a transition? Keep up, you motherfuckers. Like, just keep going. So you don't
That's
always,
awesome.
the point is, you don't think about that too hard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to all be connected or flow together. Sometimes you just be like, and now I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah.
You can just go for it.
Because like, isn't like a main goal also supposed to like make it seem like everything's like spontaneous?
Yeah.
Like, not like you've rehearsed the shit out of this stuff.
Well,
It's
yeah.
kind of like make it feel like it's like, oh, I haven't
Like
heard
it's a
this before. Is this like new?
Yeah.
Like,
Like sometimes
Yeah.
like not even having like a segue is kind of funny. Like you just go right into some random shit and just kind of find some way to call attention to that. That's kind of a joke enough. Like, you
Tell
know.
us about your rough transition.
My rough transition. Oh,
I
let's see.
cut you off.
No, you're fine. Like I wasn't even really thinking about getting into it, but it was like, so I was writing about Nicolas Cage, right, and how kind of like he single-handedly took down the film industry because he's just producing trash after all these years, right? Maybe not, whatever. I'm just exaggerating. I don't know if you guys have seen his stuff, but I'm trying to go from ending Nicolas Cage or talking about Nicolas Cage to then talking about dealing with mice in my house. And I was just like, how the fuck? And I was like sitting there thinking, I was like, maybe there's a way I can talk about Nicolas Cage looking like a rat. I was like, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm just like trying to make him like connected to my next subject so much. I'm trying to transform him. I was like, that's fucking stupid. And I was like, yeah, I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
like, hop into
it
talking
could
about the
literally be
mice.
as
That's
simple
it.
as just like ending the joke though and being like, yeah, so I'm thinking about getting a cat, and then like just talking
Well,
about like a mouse problem. It's like it doesn't like kind of what they've been saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
It
And-
doesn't have to like.
No, I
if
get
you just
that.
say like a little stupid something, be like, yep, now it's.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
and I
talking
get
about
that.
but-
And like, if you have a good punchline at the end, it'll just trail off, and then it just fucking give it some time to breathe, and then you just like pop into the next thing. Like, I totally get that. It's just I'm unsure if it's gonna
Yeah.
end with a laugh like that, and like then I'd be like, huh. Well, it's in the mice thing, you know, like
I like how you do that thing, the mice thing. Like the way that you talk is funny, just the way you are.
right,
but-
right.
Like even if something I like to do is like, okay, you're having trouble thinking of a way to transition that, just talk about that. Like that whole
Right.
thing was funny.
Right, and I get, yeah, and like I definitely need to just come off the top of the head some more, because I definitely just, when I'm writing, I'm trying to write the limited amount of words, like the least amount of words I could possibly use to like to paint the picture I'm trying to paint to get people to laugh and get the punchline and everything. But I know, okay, there's been only a few times where I can really say I've been up on stage and in my head I'm just like looking up over the crowd, just like picturing what I've been writing down on my computer all fucking night, and I'm actually just like reading it through my mind, sort of thing. I'm like, and it's landing, like everything's doing well, but like I don't do that every single time. And then there's other
like a
times.
word for that type of brain. I don't have that one. Like visual. I think it's like autistic or something. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I feel like I am on the spectrum, so I'm not even
fucking
argue
awesome.
against that one.
That was
No,
fucking
seriously,
awesome.
I've heard that about autistic people. They can like visualize their thoughts or some shit.
Yeah. Well,
I
he
can't.
thought he was on the spectrum, but he actually has charter.
Yeah.
See, now I've offended you. Now you're not gonna like me anymore.
No, but like I don't know. I just definitely sometimes I'm trying to like get word for word and whatnot, and then other times I'm just going off the dome, and I might be a little bit more fucked up or something, but I say shit that I don't even plan, and it gets laughs. I'm like,
Yeah.
haha, fuck, that's cool.
Jim Jeffries said the best show he ever did is the one where he was just blasted drunk out of his mind because he had the balls to say stuff that he would think too hard about. But since he was so drunk, he just let it loose, and that's his favorite special that he made.
Yeah. See, that's what I want. Just be able to, because I know that I'm not like trying to talk myself up, but like I know that my natural funny is just like definitely where it's at, and I want to be able to bring that to the stage. And I need to stop preparing so much. Like I feel like I'm just diving too much into the work, and I just need to let the reins go sometimes, sort of thing. Is how I feel. But I'll get there at some point. Fucking A.
I was just wondering, are any of you guys planning on doing like crowd work tonight, or are you just gonna?
I was thinking of it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck that.
Because
Did you say
like,
fuck that?
Fuck that. I hate
never
people. You give them one opportunity to talk, they won't shut the fuck up. They think they're special. They want to,
That's
do me.
fair.
No.
that's fair. Because I want to kind of work on that a little bit, just like getting comfortable with like doing it. So I just didn't want to like step on anyone's toes if you guys were trying to do like crowd work.
that's
Just
all
like,
you do.
well, just like in case like a big thing of yours was like, oh, I wanted to do like crowd work, and then like it's like if you know
My whole stuff.
you don't want to overdo it. Like that's all.
Dude,
You work it. I want to watch you work it.
I'll try.
Work that crowd.
I mean, no, I don't know.
Tell
I
them
just
how to eat ass.
oh man. Sometimes there's a asterisk next to I eat ass. It's a little asterisk, and on the bottom it's
Asterisk?
it's in
I
2-point
reserve the right
font.
to not eat ass at any time.
Yeah, exactly. I have a little card. It's great.
Mm.
I just handed that bad boy out to people.
No, so you got crowd work, man. Go for it. It's all
Alright.
yours. Nobody else. None of you do fucking crowd work tonight. Shit.
No, I don't give a shit. I was
Cross it off
I just
the
didn't
list.
want to like
I'm just fucking with you.
go like I
Go
don't know,
ham.
mess with somebody's set if they
Yeah, so you
plan on
guys,
doing it.
you guys each have 10 minutes, and then you got 15 minutes. You guys thinking you're probably gonna fill the whole time, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Practiced at home, and I was at 12 minutes, but I didn't account for the laughing or the pauses.
Yeah,
so I
for
think I'm
sure.
probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I had like a 10-minute spot, I did more than I have written down, and I was over 10 minutes. So
I'll end up giving you guys the light at whatever we figure out, but I'll be watching my phone for the time and whatnot. If you guys bring up your phones too and just like have the stopwatch play, whatever, that's what I'm gonna
right
do.
on.
For sure. My God. But I'm excited about this. I was like fucking thinking about this all goddamn week, and I just want to get up on stage and smile and talk to people and try to make them laugh, and it's going to be awesome. I don't know. Like, I hope people have been looking forward to this themselves, because there's just been nothing to freaking do out there. Except, I mean, I guess you can go to the outside parts of the bars and kind of snag a few drinks, but there hasn't been much music going on lately that I know of, and kind of weather's been shit for it too outside. So
Yeah. I know they'll randomly pop up around town, like little shows and whatnot, but
sure.
not very many.
yeah.
Although I will say the amount of people that I told about the comedy stuff, they all seemed really excited that there's going to be comedy again.
I'm excited about
So-
it being on a Friday night, because there's always those people like with those Tuesday shows we had before. Everybody just kind of felt like I can't get home in time and like get to bed, whatever, take care of the kids, get up early and go to work and do it all. Like, I totally get that, and so I was just really stoked to have Friday night for the weekend warriors and stuff like that. People who've been looking forward to doing something all week long. I'm. They said it didn't really get packed up there for the Angry Bear Festival, but I gotta.
Oh, I thought it was all like virtual or whatever.
I don't know about that, but like I'm really hoping that like no, I think they had some music up there. Like they had the dance floor open. They said too, which was yeah.
Okay.
Some people are probably scared to go out if they're not vaccinated, or they don't want to be vaccinated, or they don't want to be around people because they're nervous about COVID. But comedy's different because you can sit down and you can be distance
Right.
instead of a dance floor
Right.
up against strangers.
And so like they've got obviously all the tables like spread out, and they're doing table service, so nobody's getting up during the show to get drinks.
That's
I
good.
mean, the only thing they're doing is going to the bathroom basically. So like, I mean, they're
Like a real comedy club.
yeah, right. And so
Nice.
it's functioning normally.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited about it. Obviously, the new stage. I don't know about the lighting, but I gotta imagine they worked on the lighting too. I'm just fucking
This is the first time my little bitch ass midget husband is coming to see me do stand up.
nice.
So that'll be fun.
Does he actually have like achondroplasia or dwarfism?
I don't think so. He's as much of a dwarf as he is autistic.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit of a dwarf.
He's pretty small. He's a small guy. But
Has
he's
he
never-
seen your material or your stand up before?
Yeah, he's watched it all through the phone or whatever, but he's never been to the show with me.
The live shows are so much different. So
Yeah, and
that's
my
cool.
first marriage, I was doing music, and my husband never came to see any of my shows, and we got divorced. So now I have a thing in my head: if he doesn't see me do the show, we're gonna get divorced. So he's here. You get to see how ugly he is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely told a couple people, and I know like two of my friends definitely wanted to try out some, like they wanted to sign up too.
I
Yes.
have people coming.
You have people coming too.
Some people came from Houghton. Yeah.
Are some people like going to sign up and do comedy themselves?
Oh,
or?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
I think Luke wanted to sign up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we talked about it with him last time.
Yeah.
He seems like he really wants to.
Yeah.
He actually asked me, like, how much time he think he'll have, or how much time he should prepare for if he does open mic. And I was like, I don't know, just like, write what jokes you got and come give it a shot.
Yeah.
I love open mic so much. I love watching people get up there.
Oh, for sure.
I miss them. They're fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like digs, like that was good stuff.
Yeah, when people actually like showed up, you mean?
Yeah.
But like, if you've come down to like the Appleton open mics and whatnot at the Skyline, there's always, man, sometimes there's like 20 freaking comics, and just seeing 20 different people and different types of jokes and personalities. And
I want to go to Oshkosh.
what's an Oshkosh?
They have an open mic there.
Really?
I wanna go. Yeah. We should go.
Well, there's quite a few open mics in that area for sure.
You know what? I'm going to move to New York City to be a famous stand-up comedian. Who's going with me?
Live at the Gotham?
Who's going with
I'll
me?
fucking hit that up with you.
No, I'm going to move there.
I kind of want to stay around this area.
When are you
personally.
moving?
Who's going with me?
Are you
I
moving?
don't know. Well, once my stepson turns 18, which is like in in February, maybe a little bit after that. Because then I don't have to pay for him to live, because he'll go away, because he'll be 18.
Because he's an adult?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house?
So then
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
to drag him along, so I just have to drag the one that's mine,
Okay.
my kid. So maybe a year, a little over a year.
That'd be cool to just
go for it,
uproot
bro.
and go. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the real thing.
I fucking hope you do.
I am.
Good. Well, you
Hope I
had,
don't fail or end up in an alleyway shooting up heroin.
how's that
There-
failing?
There is possibilities.
There's some positives in there.
Hell, you could
living
be
the fucking
you could
life
be
in your
killing
head.
it with comedy and still be doing heroin in alleys. So.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't do drugs.
I don't.
Remember?
Dare.
Oh, I remember. I don't do drugs. I never have. Never will.
That program got to me.
The only drug
I drink
take
beer.
is ass.
I drink beer. I drink, but that's a drug, and I smoke cigarettes. But whatever.
Fuck.
I don't do drugs otherwise, though.
I'm
Drugs are
addicted to
bad.
dick. I need to go to Cockaholics Anonymous
CAA.
with
Or
the
no,
rest of the
just be CA.
cocksuckers.
Hell yeah.
You guys getting some drinks tonight? You gonna have some drinks before you get on the stage, or
I
what?
will drink when I'm off stage.
My girlfriend's gonna give me a cup of coffee when she
Oh
picks
my
me up.
God.
so-
It's gonna be roasted.
yeah.
That's like Always Sunny. Have a cup of coffee and some cigarettes. You'll calm right down.
Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Oh no, I was a freshman. I had a big coffee problem, and like, no joke, I drank like a gallon of coffee a day. Because I had like a travel mug, so I could count it.
Why?
And I'd fill it up. I don't know. I just kept getting more coffee.
Did you ever eat during the day, or did you drink just?
No, I'd eat, but like I just drank a ton of coffee, and then I realized like, why am I just sweating and shaking all the time?
Oh, it's probably the
And I was
fucking
like,
coffee.
Yeah,
I used to do meth.
Is that why
that's
you
a
don't?
lot different than coffee.
Is it though?
I don't know. No,
How would you know that, innocent Harry?
Oh shit.
how did you get first introduced into coffee into coffee?
So
when you were a kid.
So I thought when I was like 10, I just started drinking it and like bringing a thermos to elementary school.
fucking weird.
And I thought that was it. Like my teacher thought I brought hot chocolate and stuff.
Oh my god.
But no, I was just drinking black coffee when I was like 11.
Did you
Really
see your dad
drug.
going to work and doing that? And you're
No,
like,
it was
"I'm
mostly
gonna
my
be like
mom
Dad."
that drank
Okay.
coffee. And then like, but I was talking to her and like she said she'd give us coffee when we were like 5 and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I gave my kid sleepy medicine, not coffee.
I know me and my brothers had like a little bit of coffee when we were younger. My
Yeah.
mom would cut it with like 3/4 milk and 1/4 coffee, and then we just loaded up with sugar. And that was kinda coffee for us. And
Actually, your mom really got me into coffee. 'Cause, like,
I bet she fucking
that
did.
sounds weird. No, I like
God.
just drank it casually when I was a freshman in high school, and then when I was a sophomore, I was in her German class, and she had a coffee machine
my
in the
God.
room, so I drink like 3 cups during like that 1 hour, and like
Jeez. Yeah, my mom, she makes some of the darkest coffee known to man. It's ridiculous. Like I don't know how she drinks it on a daily basis. Every once in a while, I'll be like, yeah, I'll have a little bit of coffee, but it just kind of just hits your stomach, and it's just like, we're gonna clear this thing out.
That's why I love it, man. I
Just-
don't eat anything in the morning.
Oh
I just
my
like
God.
Yeah, it's
everything.
great, yeah.
It feels
Well, like,
great.
I crash so hard from coffee too. Like I could be fucking balls to the wall 1 minute, and it's like a kid just
then drink more. Like it's easy.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I think at this point I'm like immune to caffeine though. Like I don't feel caffeine. I can go without it. I just don't feel it because I don't know. I drink like a pot of coffee a day. I don't feel
During the
anything. I
summer,
just enjoy how it tastes.
Yeah.
During the summer,
And it cleans me out pretty good.
I've had to stop drinking coffee during the summer, like for work and stuff, because then I'm just out on the hot days and I'm like already sweating, and then I'm like drinking coffee, and then I'm just like profusely sweating, and then like my stuff is just drenched, and I'm like, I'm so thirsty, and like I don't know, Oh yeah, it kind of makes me cringe just thinking about how much I sweat, and I just got dehydrated into. Oh my god,
Your mouth feels like sandpaper.
Yeah, when you're just walking around all day for work outside, that's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the desert, just like coming up on some big tank of water, and there's just like drops of water coming out of the end.
And
of
it's
the
like,
hose and then just
surprise, it's a mirage.
yeah, right. Yeah, no, I love coffee though, so. I've been drinking this like Four Sigmatic stuff as like this mushroom based stuff. That's what they say. And then it's also mixed with a lot of like pre-made coffee mixers. So it's not really
a little
coffee
bit of
made
ketamine.
out of mushrooms. It's really like just mushrooms added to coffee. And but it was still pretty good though. I enjoyed it. Did you have that stuff? You were shaking your head. Four Sigmatic?
I've heard of the mushroom-based Kofifi.
Kofifi?
I have heard of that.
Isn't there like yerba mate or something too?
Yerba
I don't know what
mate.
that yerba mate.
I don't
I
know.
just
if
heard
that's
about yerba mate today. It's like their
Yeah.
energy drinks.
I've
and
heard of
stuff.
all that
Oh,
stuff.
they're energy drinks too.
I
My
guess,
roommate
yeah.
bought like a bag for like
You can
the
take it in
coffee maker.
supplement form as well.
Oh,
Okay.
no shit.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my coworkers just sent me a screen or a snapshot of their energy drink, and I said, "What's and I was like, "What's yerba mate?" They just sell it at the co-op. Boom. I don't know what else they sell there, but I never heard of that thing before. So
Yeah, I have no clue. Is it like a bang? I've had those before.
I had a coworker that said she like drinks like 3 bangs to study.
Jesus Christ! Why does he need creatine to study?
I don't know. Like I sipped one once and I just poured it out. It's fucking
Yeah.
nasty.
They can be pretty gross.
Yeah.
I have had like 1 or 2 that wasn't so bad, but like,
I mean, if you're going for liquid candy, it's nothing.
well, there's actually like nothing. There's like no sugar in it though. That's the weird.
Is there?
Yeah, it's the
No.
weird thing. Like if you ever look at the fucking back of the can,
I never have actually.
it's just a bunch of like weird preservatives and shit. It's
I've-
not actual like. There's like literally zeros across the whole nutritional facts.
I tried the
grid.
cotton candy one because obviously you have to. I never looked at the back of the can though because I just assumed it was terrible for you.
Make your heart explode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
well, it's
heard.
got super creatine, not regular creatine, super creatine, and it's trademarked. They have their own trademarked super creatine.
I would
It's
question
like the
that.
fucking drink version of the KFC famous bowl. It's just so like
The double
there's so
down
much
sandwich.
shame.
The
in
double
having it.
down. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
God.
double that
Down.
yeah, actually that
Wait,
one.
what's that?
That shit used to fucking.
Which
get
one, the
me.
double down or
Yeah.
the famous bowl?
Wait,
You don't know what the double
neither
down
one
is?
of them. I have no idea.
You don't know
No,
what
you
famous
don't
bowl?
remember
when
when I got up
KFC?
at Diggs and was talking about how it's fucking 2 pieces of chicken with bacon and cheese in the
wait,
middle?
It's just
I've had that.
death.
Yeah, I've had that
Yeah,
before.
it is a heart
The
attack.
pieces of chicken are the bread
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the
and
sandwich.
that was what was
they
that
got
one
some
called?
pickles and shit.
It's got bacon inside
Yep.
with cheese.
Oh my
It's got
That
bacon,
sounds so
cheese,
good.
pickles,
Again.
and it's between 2 pieces of fucking. And there's probably a sauce. I think there's mayo on it
Yeah.
too.
It's
Yep.
probably mayo.
Called the double down for a reason.
So you're just eating 2 slabs of chicken breast.
Because you're
essentially.
doubling
Yeah.
down on your chances of
It's
getting a heart attack.
keto. It's
Yeah.
probably carb
Yeah.
free.
Oh.
Keto diet. There's no bread. It's healthy.
Oh my god, I love that keto shit.
You know I
got
can't
a
eat gluten.
coworker who's like a massive weightlifter. Like he's
Yeah.
this fucking ripped dude. And I work at a Starbucks for people listening. And like he took like 3 sausage, egg, and cheddar sandwiches and just took the buns off and put all 3 in the oven at the same time and almost started like a grease fire. Just like,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this lady on the internet who only eats 9 McDonald's meat patties per day. That's her whole entire diet. She lost a shit ton of weight on it. It's no carbs, and it's just the meat patties,
Oh, that's
and
it.
that's it. She just goes to McDonald's, orders 9 meat patties, and then eats them throughout the day, and that's what she eats.
Crazy.
And that's healthy with the quotation marks.
Yeah, I know somebody who all they eat
It's
is
organic.
junk food. Like, I know somebody who all they eat is like Doritos and gummy worms, and they drink Mountain Dew, and their favorite realish meal is chicken tenders. But they don't even like hot dogs and like pizza. They don't like hamburgers. They don't like any real meal. They're a string bean, but I'm like, that's not healthy.
Yeah,
You're not gonna speak on that.
I was gonna say they won't stay a string bean. Just wait till they get old like me, and then you
Yeah.
get fat for no reason. But
Right.
I don't want to be a downer.
Yeah,
I just have a beer gut.
that's the way to go. The dad bod beer gut. That's pretty much it, right?
That's a
Guess.
vibe these
Doesn't work.
days.
That's what I've been told, but I have not.
Found that.
There
There have
person yet.
been no fruits of this labor.
No, that's literally, dude. That's literally one of my bets. Like, not like
Like-
I haven't seen a return on my investment.
Mm.
Like, It's bullshit. Like,
This area is just too small. I mean,
I'm
getting on
not- yeah.
Tinder is just, ugh.
I'm gonna have
There's
to
no-
do a
nothing.
survey after the show's over.
Would you fuck me?
no, just are dad bods in or not? Like, just a broad survey of the women.
Raise
like,
their
if dad
hands.
bods are actually in.
Like, yes or
fuck
no?
me?
Would you fuck
You
me?
just silence the lambs, like tuck back, like
Would you fuck me? Yeah.
I'd fuck.
It's like when you were in like elementary school and you just like slipped a note to somebody. It's
Right.
like, do you like me? Yes or no?
I did that with one of my girlfriends in the past. Like, did stupid fucking notes like that to her all the time. Just like drew like with my left hand and
Like a little.
yeah. And like one of them was like, "Would you go out on a date with me tonight?" sort of thing. And it was like a no and a yes box. And I like left it on her fucking like pillow or whatever.
Aw.
Yeah,
No one ever did any of that stuff for me.
I don't do that
They
anymore.
would just pull their dick out and shove it in my face. No notes, no nothing.
That sounds
People
just as
change.
romantic.
People change.
I have the vibe that makes you want to abuse me, I guess.
Oh.
That's not a good vibe to put out. You should probably change that.
I can't control it, okay? Just is what it is.
Probably any woman out there though gets that vibe. Hey,
It's, yeah.
every guy is just an animal out there.
Yes.
But you know
Not
what?
every
guys?
guy.
No.
A good
the
chunk
thing.
of them. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's so true though.
Hey, here's my dick.
Did you watch Promising Young Woman?
Yes, that was
That
a
gives
fucking
me
awesome
vibes
movie.
where she's with that nerdy guy. He's in a lot of movies, and he's like, "I'm a nice guy." And
Yeah,
she's like, are you
like
really
fucking
though?
McLovins in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, McLovin. That's
Yeah.
I bet he's a real piece of shit though.
Yeah,
I'm a nice guy,
I mean,
but he's a real piece of
he
shit.
almost rapes her, but he doesn't get away with it, so it's fine.
Well, shit. What is this movie?
Promising Young
yeah.
Woman.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. It's great.
When did it come out?
Like last year.
A couple months ago,
I mean, no, earlier this year.
it was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress,
Oh my god.
which was cool.
This kind of makes me think of another movie I've seen, which was like highly nominated in like many different ways like that. Have you ever heard of the movie Moonlight?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I
It's not that good.
was really under the impression that it was kind of like this drug lord sort of growing up sort of movie. Yeah, like I kept telling myself it's gonna turn, like it's got a turning point. It's gonna have a turning point. Up until like his best friend's just like jerking him off at the
Yeah.
beach, and was like, okay, maybe there's not gonna be a turning point. And then
Hey, how is that not a turning point?
right? Well, I mean, not in the way that I was hoping
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So I was just like, all right, well, maybe it's gonna change in a little bit, and then it just never did. And yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It
I
ended up
think-
being a story about some guy who grew up with a bunch of like obstacles to hurdle when he was younger, and he figured he'd just get tough and become a drug dealer, and that's what he set out to do. And it's just like, that's a fucking weird way of looking at that kind of life. But I did not expect that at all for a movie.
I think this year they were just a little bit more desperate than past years because there was like less to choose from. So like some cool stuff actually got nominated.
I seen some sort of like criticism about the movie awards and something like that. Like it's just kind of, they're just choosing a bunch of.
Weird shit.
I don't want to, like, they're choosing like races and stuff like that.
Yes,
It's just like,
I
are
understand.
we just like filling fucking slot like check marks and shit like that basically, or checking boxes?
I
and-
watched every nominated movie in the major categories for the last 8 years. I've seen every single one.
I've missed so many. I can't.
I've seen them all.
I just watched Parasite last year, and that was it.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, they give people now. They're giving more people awards and giving them more opportunities to win awards. But sometimes I don't know if it's exactly the what should have won, but it is the winner, and it's cool because it's them.
Right. I mean, they
That's what
worked
it
hard to
is.
get there, right?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Did somebody just fund their fucking career basically?
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know Borat should have won. Borat was nominated.
The best nomination was fucking Mad Max Fury Road for Best
that movie
Picture.
ruled.
A movie where like there's like a fucking flamethrower guitar
good.
got nominated for Best Picture.
That it should have won that year.
Beautiful.
It should have.
It didn't win that year?
Didn't win Best Picture, but it won in like every technical category. It
Oh,
won.
shit. I love
All
that
of them.
movie.
Me
I watch
too.
it all the time too.
I saw it
It's
in
always
3D.
I've got it in 3D.
awesome. I was
saw it in
13. My
theater.
mom wouldn't let me go see it.
Awesome.
That was
I was
such a
mad.
cool movie in theater though, because like the rumbling with the really big like speakers and sound system sort of thing. Just, I thought it was so cool that the whole movie is just basically shot in a fucking 18-wheeler or whatever you
Yeah.
want to say, that big tanker.
If you watch the movie, I just watched it recently. It gets stuck in your head. The whole film, it just goes. It
goes by so fast.
You're just like the whole
It's like-
time.
It's like 2.5 hours almost. Like
The
somewhere in
music
between
doesn't
there.
stop.
Yeah, it's just exhilarating
It's just a
and pumping
big
the whole
car
time.
chase. It's so
Right.
fun. Yeah.
So
They're making
intense.
another one
Fucking good.
right now in
I hope
Australia.
Tom Hardy's in it again too.
I don't know. I just know Charlize Theron is, and it's supposedly the biggest production ever made in Australia.
Fucking awesome.
Money-wise and
good for
stuff.
them.
They
Yeah.
need that right now for
Yep.
sure. Hey, yeah.
So don't off yourself yet. There's more to come out of life. Mad Max Fury Road Part 2. I'll stay alive long enough to see that.
And then after that,
Maybe
you know,
I'll. You never know.
maybe not.
I didn't see the remake of Mad Max I didn't see
The new one that we're talking about?
Yeah, I didn't
so
see the
good.
first one.
Too busy eating ass, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes
Take your
It's
finger
really
that
good.
on
take your
occasion.
finger out and put it on the switcher and then turn Mad Max Fury Road on, dude. Some good stuff. It's not a remake though. It's just like a continuation of the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh.
like a Superman Returns, like
Oh,
in there. You know?
okay,
Yeah.
right on. I mean, I saw the old one when I was younger.
Just like 3 older ones.
Oh, the first one. I
They're
guess
all-
the original,
they're all-
like,
I
The
enjoy
Mel
them.
Gibson.
yeah.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was a
Running
tough-ass
across the
mofo
desert
back
to
there,
stop
back
the
then.
Jews.
Before he got obsessed with
Yeah.
killing Jewish people. Yeah, he's wild. For some reason, I just thought of David Hasselhoff wasted eating cheeseburgers on the floor.
Oh, man. That
Oh,
was-
last I heard of David Hasselhoff, he has like a cruise where like you just go on the cruise and it's just David Hasselhoff's walking around.
Everything's
That sounds-
got a
It's like the
cruise down.
saddest thing ever.
Like the real David Hasselhoff?
Yeah,
or
it's
a bunch
him.
of,
It's like he's promoting it. Like
Like a lookalikes.
no, it's just him. He's just
Otherwise, it's like
He's
this
in a bunch of
rundown-
David
A
Hasselhoff.
bunch of lookalikes. That would be great.
Yeah,
That's what I thought you
every
meant.
turn.
Find the
It's like, it's
real
like his
David.
cruise, but he just has a bunch of lookalikes on it too.
yeah.
You know what? Maybe someone's trying to assassinate him, and he needs them to take the heat off of him. So he's like, "I'm just gonna have a whole cruise of me, and they won't be able to find me."
Every time you pass him, they're like, "Hi, I'm Diet David Hasselhoff." Or
Diet David Hasselhoff?
David
Light.
Hasselhoff or whatever. And like, just yeah.
Those were simpler times.
What, like the Baywatch?
No,
times?
like when the biggest deal happening in the world was David Hasselhoff drunkenly ate a burger off the floor. Now it's like everything's so dark.
Yeah.
I think the news story I miss is like Charlie Sheen because I remember like
Oh yeah.
when I was like 10, Charlie Sheen was a big thing.
Yeah.
Just
Winning.
being fucking crazy.
Tiger blood.
He only got
Yeah.
crazier too, which is the best part. You know,
I know how to make tiger blood.
you know, tiger blood is blood, HIV.
Oh, I was just gonna say,
He
you
has-
take your blood out of your body and you add cocaine to it, then you re-inject it.
That's much different.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's tiger blood.
Wild.
Yeah.
And that's what he's so proud of.
Hey man, if you banged as many hookers and did as much blow as he did, you'd probably be pretty proud of yourself too.
Dude, I've done like a little bit of that and it's like not even fun.
My favorite Charlie Sheen story is like some woman asked him if he had like an STD and he said no. Then after they had sex, he's like, "By the way, I have HIV." She's freaked out, and then like she's like, "Why wouldn't you tell me?"
God.
And he's like, "None of your fucking business."
Well, actually, it's against the law to not disclose that.
Oh
so
man,
It's fucked up.
that's.
You got to be careful that you're having sex out there now, okay? There's a lot of bad people out there. Be careful.
Can't you get attempted murder for that? If you
I know it's
knowingly
illegal.
Give somebody AIDS without telling them.
Could be. Not sure.
Couldn't tell you.
Huh.
Never
I've
run into the
magically
situation.
avoided AIDS this whole time, so I can't answer that.
Yeah, let's knock on wood and don't come across that soon. Eh? But shoot, it's getting kind of to that time where no,
In terms of
yeah, probably start wrapping up here soon.
Oh yeah. Well, we got an hour
Yeah.
before this show.
Work on
Wrap
some of our
it-
material, get
wrap
that
it
down.
up.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
something. Little message for you over there, Harry. Wrap it
yes,
up. Gotta wrap that up, and then we're gonna wrap this up. And this is the double-digit episode
Yeah.
special.
Yeah,
number
this is
2.
the special episode number 10,
Where does this air?
just on YouTube
all
right
over
now.
the world.
Oh.
We're pretty big, especially. In
I'm gonna set
Japan.
something up eventually for things like Spotify, Apple Music, all that.
Right now, we got a pretty cool image on YouTube.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, now that you have a TikTok famous person in your presence, I
Influencer.
can up your stock a little bit.
So buy some 2 birds, 1 stone stock, and
Get some merch.
we'll get back at you next time with all those millions of dollars that you made off our stock. because our influencer over here is like pumping us up, kind of like Doge right now.
I've got $162 worth of Dogecoin right now.
Nice.
Dang, he's making bucks over there.
I got one.
I got like 100 something.
GameStop
Yeah.
Stock.
You got stonks? You got the game stonks?
Say GameStop stock 10 times fast.
GameStop stock. GameStop stock. I said stonks. See, I just call them game stonks.
GameStop.
Yeah.
I've got one GameStop and I've got some Doge.
Yeah, I got a little bit of... I got a little Doge. Doge.
You can. My kid calls it doggy coin.
All right. Well, that's it. That's number 10.
Number 2.
We'll get back at you the next episode, see what we got going on, and maybe we'll have more to say about how the show went. And yeah, I'm Vincent Schultz, and
I'm Zachary Brooks. And today we have...
Oh, what? Harry. Number 10. Fuck. I wasn't prepared. What am I?
oh
You can't go out of order. Last time it went that way, so now.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I
Kelly.
still know.
peacing out. That's
Harry,
it.
Kelly, thank you for coming.
Thank
It's
you.
been
For
fun.
having me to this
Yeah, yeah.
lovely establishment.
No, we don't have to do that.
Well,
part, eh?
yeah.
I guess.
Well, this is 2 birds, 1 stone. If you can guess which one of us is stoned, then you win the game. The only problem is there's no game and there's no prize, so it
You
sucks
fail.
to suck.
Yeah.
Anyways, tune in next time. What? Next
If there is
Sunday?
next time.
There is a next time. We'll see if we make it past 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later. Go away.